Oðin, the Allfather, whose pursuit of wisdom had carried him through countless trials, hanging upon Yggdrasil, yielding an eye to Mímir's well, claiming the Mead of Poetry, knew that even his vast knowledge could not avert the fated end of the gods. The prophecies, spoken by seeresses and confirmed in contests of law, foretold Ragnarök, the twilight of the gods, the great destruction that would consume the old order and make way for the renewal. From the verses of the poetic Edda, particularly the Völuspá, the seeress reveals the coming doom of Oðin himself. She describes how the world will tremble, how bonds will break, and how ancient foes will rise. Among them stands Fenrir, the monstrous wolf born of Loki and the giantess Angrboda. This creature, raised in the giant's realm, grew so vast and fierce that the Aesir feared its power. To contain the threat, the gods bound Fenrir with the unbreakable fetter Gleipnir, crafted by dwarves from impossible things, the sound of cat's footfall, a woman's beard, mountain roots, bear sinews, fish breath, and bird spittle. When Fenrir sensed the trick, only Tyr dared place his hand in the wolf's jaws as a pledge. The binding held, but Tyr lost his hand. Fenrir remained chained upon the island in the lake, his drool forming the river Varn, until the day of Ragnarök arrived. The signs came as foretold, the sun and moon swallowed by the wolf's skull and Hati, sons of Fenrir in some tellings, stars falling from the sky, the earth shaken violently, mountains crumbling, trees uprooted, and the seas surging wildly. The great ship Naglfar, built from the nails of the dead, broke free and carried hordes of giants across the waves. Loki, freed from his own bounds, steered the vessel. The fire giant Surtr advanced from the south, with his flaming sword scorching the realms. The Aesir gathered for the final battle upon the plain Vígríðr, vast enough to hold all warriors. Oðin rode forth upon Sleipnir, spear Gungnir in hand, helm gleaming, accompanied by the einherjar, the chosen slain from Valhall, who trained daily for this moment. Beside him stood the gods Tyr, Freyr, Thor, and the rest, ready to meet their destinies. Fenrir broke loose at last, his jaws stretched from earth to sky, flames burning in his eyes and nostrils. He charged across the battlefield, devouring all in his path, his lower jaw scraping the ground, his upper reaching the heavens. Oðin advanced to meet him, the Allfather against the wolf, whose fate had long been entwined with his own. The wolf, grown immense through centuries of restraint, swallowed Oðin whole alive in the midst of the battle. Thus fell the ruler of Asgard, fulfilling the ancient prophecy that even the wisest could not escape doom. Yet vengeance followed swiftly. Víðarr, Oðin's son, silent and mighty, strode forward. He placed one foot upon Fenrir's lower jaw, his shoe made from leather straps gathered by shoemakers across the ages, and seized the upper jaw with his hands. With tremendous strength he tore the beast's mouth apart, ripping it asunder and slaying the wolf that had taken his father. In this act, Víðarr avenged Oðin and closed one chapter of the Catalysm. The battle raged on. Thor faced Jormungandr, the Midgard serpent, and slew it with Mjolnir, yet succumbing to its venom after 9 steps. Freyr fell to Surtr's blade. Tyr battled the hound Garma. Loki and Heimdallr slew one another. Surtr's fire swept over the world, consuming what remained. The earth sank into the sea. The old cosmos perished. From the prose Eddas, Gylfaginning, and the Völuspá's visions, the aftermath emerges with hope amid ruin. The waters recede. A new, green earth rises from the sea. Balder returns from hell, whole and radiant, accompanied by his brother Hother. Víðarr and Vali dwell in the gods' old halls. Mothi and Magni Thor's sons bear their father's hammer. A new sun, daughter of the old, shines upon the fertile land. Human survivors Leif and Leifthrasil emerge from hiding within Yggdrasil, repopulating the world. In this transformed existence, conflict and suffering cease. The great cycle of existence evolves towards flourishing and enduring harmony. This final chapter of Odin's saga, drawn from the poetic Edda's Völuspá, where the seeress prophesies his fall to the wolf, and Vafthrûsnismál, where he learns of Ragnarok's details, and elaborated in Snorri Sturluson's prose Edda, reveals a profound Norse understanding. Even the greatest must face an end. Yet that end is not absolute oblivion. Odin's death, swallowed by the wolf he helped create through prophecy and binding, marks the closure of one age, but his wisdom echoes in the new world. He who sought knowledge at every cost, who sacrificed endlessly to glimpse fate, meets that fate unflinching. In his fall lies the promise of what comes after, a world cleansed, renewed, where the worthy endure. The myth teaches endurance, the inevitability of change, and the certainty that destruction paves the way for creation. Odin's journey concludes not in despair, but in the quiet certainty that the wheel turns onward. If you've enjoyed this video, then give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. These myths that I'm putting out to you are part of a big course. I have selected 6 Norse archetypes, each with 4 classes, and they all start with a Norse myth. If this is something that you're interested in, then hit the notification bell so that you can stay updated of when I release the course. If you're ready to put the work in now, then head over to my Patreon. I have 2 ebooks. I have the Art of Creating New Habits, which is perfect for this time of year, and the process of meditation and shadow work, which is the basis of everything that I do. I also have one-to-one sessions. Then jump over to Patreon and check it out. Drop me a message if you have any questions. Until the next one, see you soon.